Hello everyone, Phil, KR4NO. I wanted to show you how to set up a 5-star configuration. If you did not have a DMR radio, but you do have, for example, a Yeasu FTM 2 or 3 or 5 or 2, what is it, 2, the 3, or the 5. There's another one, an FT70, I think, that's a C4 FM. You can set it up to do cross mode going from Fusion to DMR. It's very basic. I'm not going to get into changing the talk groups with the radio. That's another video maybe. But you can make a Fusion radio work, go into the talk group or other talk groups, very similar to DMR. Now I've already got the software up and running. You can see that it's working. So I just wanted to go through the quick settings and let you see those. So you want to make sure that the slider on Yeasu System Fusions, YSF features, is turned on. It's red. And then the YSF to DMR features are the sliders red. And then, of course, you would pick the display type that you have, which would normally, if it has a display, it's going to be an OLE Type 3. And these are just general settings that you would normally do in a typical Pi setup. Your call sign and your DMR ID number, your radio frequency. And you have to remember now, when you're doing this with Fusion, you're not coming in analog. Your radio is going to be set. And if you look at the screen, it should be in the DN. It should be in digital narrow. And you can set your latitude, longitude, your town, or your grid square, and also your link to your QRZ site. And again, I'm doing the STM232 or STM32 Pi hat. I'm in the New York time zone, and I did switch that to English. So after you apply all of these changes, you're going to eventually work your way down to this link here, the YSF host startup. You want to make sure you choose the O2, the YSF to the 00002. That's the Fusion to DMR link. Make sure that you choose that. I'm not sure that matters, but the uppercase host files, well, it does say it fixes an issue with the FT70. If you have an FT70, make sure that's over. Your DMR ID, make sure that you have identified it through this unique number, however you want to identify it. I'm just putting a 6 in there. And again, I'm going to the Palmetto DMR talk group, so I go to, again, HB_US_quadnet_1_GA, and that's the Georgia server. There's nothing in hotspot security because Quadnet is not going to see your hotspot in this list here. I think you may be able to make it show up, but if you want to make it a static talk group, you would probably need to go in to this and make it a DMR connection, make that a static talk group, and then come back and modify this hotspot for Fusion. Now, I'm not sure. You may be able to go in through the hotspot security here because that's really looking for a password is what it's looking for. And you may be able to go into that, and I'll do a little research on that. But this will get you set up with one frequency to one hotspot to one talk group. And once you pick Georgia or any of the other Quadnet servers, come down and put in the number for whatever talk group you want to use. Palmetto DMR is 31451. Apply those changes, And then, of course, if you want to go and configure this for your Wi-Fi, you would configure it and it will find your home Wi-Fi. Or if you want to attach it to your phone, turn the hotspot on your phone, it will find that, and you'll just have to go put the password in. So it's up and running. And if I key the radio, R4NO test. There it is coming back to me on DMR. So we're working. Have fun with Fusion to DMR. And I hope this helps.